The Temple City Council just voted to move forward with a $21 million grant application. If the state approves it, the city could finally bring a years-long water conservation project to fruition.
The project began as a way to support data center development in Temple, and during tonight's meeting, the City Council faced major pushback from the community. The Temple City Council voted to move forward with applying for a $21 million state grant.
It is a system that stores treated water underground in a naturally occurring aquifer.
That money would go toward construction of an aquifer storage and recovery system, or ASR.
This investment is something that I do think the city needs to continue to diversify their water strategies for resiliency.
Whitney Ingram leads the Clearwater Underground Water Conservation District. She tells us ASR is a tool that could protect your access to water during shortages, something Temple City Manager Bryn Myers agrees with.
Potentially in a drought condition where less surface water is available, you have peak summer or other higher usage demands, or for any other number of reasons.
Temple has to provide water for a very large area.
Temple would use this ASR to inject treated wastewater into the Trinity Aquifer and pull it back out in times of need. And that's exactly what people in Temple are worried about.
How is the city going to ensure data centers like Rowan or Meta will not contaminate the aquifer?
For weeks, residents have been raising concerns that these wastewater injections could contaminate the aquifer.
There are so many ways that an ASR well can go wrong and accidentally poison an aquifer. It's not as simple as treating water to drinking water standards. It's not as simple as pumping floodwaters into the aquifer. Something as simple as having too much oxygen in the water can poison the aquifer.
But Ingram says that won't be a problem.
It's important to know that the water would be treated, tested, and probably tested again before any injection would occur. TCEQ regulates the injection of water, and they have very high standards for that.
Not only will the water have to be clean, the science shows that it won't mix in with the rest of the aquifer.
I think what's a consideration for these projects is they want to keep that stored water within their project area. If someone was to drill another well on an adjacent property and then recover their stored water, that would be an issue.
She says multiple government agencies, including her own, will be monitoring the city's ASR, but residents continue to challenge Rowan's involvement, claiming there has to be an ulterior motive behind their involvement in the well's initial construction, something Mayor Tim Davis shot down.
That's simply not true. That's the City of Temple's well, and it's the City of Temple's infrastructure that will run to and from that well, period.
For Temple, this grant could mean a new way to protect your water resources. If the state awards Temple the grant, the city won't have to match any of that money or pay the state back.